Starting the video. Starting the game. And it's all up. Please let me know if the sound is not coming out okay. If you need it to be lowered, raised, if you need somebody to read the dialogues or give advice. Really, it's my first time live streaming on Twitch TV, so I've been streaming on Justin TV for 2 years now. So it's quite a different experience, especially since I'm going to be drawing and playing a game at the very same time. Now let's announce the game. Cybernator. Update. The broadcast update is successful. Great. Welcome, Mr. Cortez. You too, Varzilatan. Let's just say Varzil. Welcome, both of you. So, to explain the new concept of this Twitch TV account I just started. Back at PAX 2014, I've seen a musician group performing Zelda music while doing a playthrough of the game. The playthrough matched exactly the music. Every time they changed levels, the music would change. That inspired me to do something similar with drawing a picture while playing the game and trying to match the time it required to draw the picture. So I've taken about 1 hour 30 minutes to do the artwork. You can see to the left from sketch to finish. It's usually pretty fast, so it's not my best, but 1 hour 30 minutes is about what I need to finish this game. However, I've never beaten the final boss in my entire life. Wish me luck. To explain a bit what the game is, we're playing Cybernator on the SNES. It's an old school game, mecha, strategy game mostly, because it's very slow paced, methodical, where you need to power up your guns, take your time, raise your shield. Could even say there's a bit of Dark Soul there, where you don't just rush in enemies, otherwise you die. Had a surprisingly dark story for the time for SNES, with global war, and one big twist in the game is that the main character is actually what we in the West would consider the bad guys. They are part of the Pacific state, and the final battle takes place in Europe. You're invading Europe, destroying the parliament. I don't know if it's Prime Minister or President committed suicide before you, and you're basically conquering the Western world. It's something that they censored for the English version of the game, which is understandable. It would have shocked quite a few person back then. Has a special place in my heart for that game, because it's like the perfect rental game. I would rent it several times a year, trying to beat it when I was a kid, and never managed to. Also, when I started collecting retro game last year, this was the first game I actively sought out to acquire for my collection. Yes, Giarn, you know what? I wonder why. It's even though it's censored, it still keeps its edge, where if you fail missions in this game, it'll stay failed, but you can still progress. Just everybody that's with you is going to die terribly. Very funny, Giarn. But I like alternative story and things normally that go outside the mold. Things that are different, and this is one of them. The first mission we have to do is to go destroy a ship engine, and we are alone. Sure, I'm Emperor Ulrich. I guess I used the wrong terms. I'm not a great speaker. But it's certainly a twist that you don't see often in games. As I said, it's a one person fighting some overwhelming odd, and you have to be very careful. However, that ship that is in front of the camera right now can survive and can be destroyed entirely, with everyone on board, depending on how well I am performing the game today. You'll notice that the game I'm playing right now is exactly the same as the artwork I'm doing. I've been looking at level 1 when I was doing it. From the background, I tried to replicate this. You can already see it in the sketch to the left. Hello Katrina, welcome! One of the things was just mentioned in the dialogues is technically there's no time limit at the moment, but as soon as we get to the boss, there's a time limit. And failing to destroy the boss within that time does not kill you, but will screw up your teammates. And, well, eventually you end up alone. You can even rescue an enemy at some point in the game. We'll get there at some point. It's fine. Lurkers are fine. I welcome the lurkers. One thing that is special also is it has some kind of very minor RPG element in the fact that there's multiple guns that you can change, like punch, and right now I only have the volcanic punch, but they can be leveled up, get stronger. It's very important to level it up, otherwise the game is impossible. So, let's take our time, explore the first level, pick up all the junks, because this is an easy level in comparison to what's to come. Welcome, Mr. Cortez. Let's pick up all the stuff, and be very careful. Like Dark Souls, you basically have two options. You can dodge every attack, in which case you have a thruster in both your feet and your back, or you can use shield. I don't use shield quite often. Yeah, I have to try to beat within the time limit. Both the game and the boss, really. But for now, there's no time limit at the very beginning there, so let's take our time and try to find all the pellets. I'm probably not going to explore as much later on, because it's going to get very dangerous to actually shit, come on, come on! Okay, got it. It's going to get very dangerous to explore once we get in the cave with the giant space mechanical worm thing. It causes a lot of damage. For anyone who just came in, you can see the artwork being made of the game to the left and the playthrough to the right. The artwork was done right before I started the game, so it's still fresh. Anyone in the chat room that ever played this game when they were young? Or, well, any time really. I imagine I must not be the only one. And a little secret below. Not that it's a big secret, but it's one way to go through the level faster. Sounds familiar. That's quite possible. There's multiple of in that series of game. It's not the only one, but it's the only one that is well known in the West. There's of course the Subsuit Vulcan 2, but there's also Target Earth on Genesis. Oh, come on. That. Got it. And beside those, there is another one that is basically a spiritual successor that maybe people heard more about. It was done publisher. The publisher was LucasArts. It was called Metal Warriors. Maybe that is better known, though it's so expensive to find nowadays. And we are at the boss. The goal is to destroy this as fast as possible while the turret to the side respawn. It's pretty simple. We just keep on shooting to the center. Try not to get blown up. Pretty simple. If the reactor managed to get to the very top, then the condition would have been a failure, but you would still have fallen upon your ship. Contra, a Metal Slug. Contra could make a good game to play eventually and make an artwork of. Though beating it with only 3 lives, that might require help. Another thing that was nice about this particular game is how varied the levels are. You start trying to destroy a giant ship, but the second level, you're in space, and the ship controls very differently. Which mecha game do you play, Guilty Carrion? Yeah, the code. I might use the code if I have to play through that game. At least if you're hoping that I finish it. That's for sure. Even in co-op, sometimes playing Contra is harder than alone. I don't know if it's just me and my friend, but it seems that we have more luck finishing the game, or at least getting closer to the game ends when we're playing separately. I think that I might do, if people enjoy this type of stream, is eventually invite people to play along co-op in some games, like Contra. I just need to find a way to hook my SNES upon a capture card, because right now it's an emulator. For the first stream I didn't want to buy a capture card if I wasn't going to get this working. Custom Robo. I heard that one. I think that's very difficult in this level is there's no gravity. So when the mecha go in a direction, he stays in that. It's like very floaty. I need to basically anchor the gun so the gun doesn't go anywhere. Otherwise the gun will just pivot with the character everywhere. And there's mine everywhere where we can land to make sure we don't land. Careful. That's one of the levels where you need to save your health for the final boss. And I think that's a new weapon. Let's see. Missiles. It is a new weapon. Not that it's a good weapon or anything, but some boss are actually weaker against specific gun. I just don't know which. I tend to go with the Vulcan gun because it bounces everywhere. Sure, Gian, that's one way, if your friend tried to kill you in Contra, but technically that just makes the game harder for him, you shouldn't do that. I remember the waterfall part where if you don't wait for your companion, they can easily kill you. So is the game mode 0 at the right level? Is it too loud or not loud enough? Oh. Come on, shoot. And I believe we're the boss. Basically a giant mining robot in the middle of the asteroid. Sounds perfectly fine? Awesome. Guilty Karen, are you advocating that Beef betray everyone to conquer the underworld? Alright, let's anchor the gun and kill that thing. That's another level where the if you don't beat the boss fast enough, the enemy is getting the upper hand, you could say. Let's try the missile for a moment. See how missile worked very well against it. Oh, I see, guilty. I see. Well, it only has a lot of gun for a mining robot. Now that this is out of the way, we're taking down a colony that is floating above the Earth. And one of the quirks of this mission is if you fail, this colony fall on the Earth and kill everyone. Which is very bad. When I was young, I had much problem defeating that mission. Exactly for this reason. I felt bad whenever the colony would crash on the Earth. Yes, colony drop. It is! Drop it down. Let's punch that robot! Oh, that's the music that brings back my childhood. Played that level so often. I don't know where it crashed, but I'm pretty sure it crashed at a bad place. I would have to get the game over to know where it crashed again. Come on, die. You can blow up everything in that level. You can leave a wreck of that colony behind. Booming laser. The koala shield repelled it? I can dig that. That's one thing too, just watch how the bullet destroy the ground. That's not something you'd see often in an SNES game. Especially a SNES game that early in the console life. And we found health. And we found an upgrade. Making our gun slightly better one step at a time. Yeah, they do look like new though. Does that make you hungry? Oh, damn you. Alright. We're getting in the colony. Another thing that is interesting about this game is the enemy sometimes does not have mech suit. They're tiny people and they shoot you with handguns. And you can squish them. In the Metal Warrior, oh, speaking of them, here they are. Just step on them, that kill them. They don't do much damage. In Metal Warrior, you had to get out of your mech sometimes to take other people's mech, but not in this one. Still no gravity inside the colony, so let's take our time. We have the advantage, technically. If I can take one out, the rest will be easy. Come on, blow up. Almost. Pretty sure it's almost. Got it. Now spin. And it's done. Though that wasn't the boss at all, actually. Yeah, murdering civilians. Since when you think about it, that's a colony. A whole lots of civilian there. With mines, actually. So not completely helpless. Mines that pass through ground. Come on, blow up. I'm the one that blew up right there. Need to take my time with this. And there's gravity now. Must be getting inside the ship. Some platforming. If I'm damn it, I fell right before that. It was 2 upgrades. I was trying to get to them, and I fell. No upgrade for me. Well, we're taking it over from inside. And now the colonists are earthling their own colony down upon the planet. Everybody's trying to destroy the engine now. And we have to hurry. Let's ignore the little guys on the ground. Hey, come on, I'm trying to save Earth at the moment. That wasn't well played. Let's get out of there. And everything's blowing up. There was an upgrade on the ground, but no time. I didn't want to risk getting damaged. And there's one specific pilot that will try to be a pain in the ass. He's getting inside his mech and will attempt to stop us from rescuing the colony before it crashed upon the planet. Now, if you're like me when I was young, and you try to destroy the general in his mech, that results into failing to rescue the colony. You need to focus upon the engines. And the general state that it's better to drop a colony upon the continent than to use a nuclear bomb. So here's the morality of the enemy at the moment. It's pretty low for morality. There's only 2 minutes to save the colony before it's too late. And we have to destroy this while he's attacking me from behind. And causing damage. Let's not get too damaged. Save health. Take my time. While being in a hurry. Which is counterproductive, you know, being in a hurry and taking time. If that makes any sense. But that's what the game wants you to do. One minute left, but I think there's only one left. So Giarn want me to fail and get the bad ending. There's more. No, I did it. Colony rescued. Oh, I see what you're trying to do. So, right now the mission is, well, because the colony has been falling, we're falling with it. Without ship or ability to land. If the character were to fall all the way down, that'd be a dead sentence. It's about knocking it down from its angle of thrust, so it get destroyed in the atmosphere. Like we are being destroyed at the moment. So, yeah. It's about really saving the planet underneath and not so much the colony. And those little bastards are trying to stop us from surviving this fall through the atmosphere. Killing them is not required. Well, the stories say that it will not destroy humanity. I can only believe it get destroyed enough in the atmosphere. And there we are being left with one of the enemy, both falling to our death. But the ship is coming and rescuing the enemy. One thing that I never managed to do ever in this game is to prevent the enemy from getting captured soon after. There's a time limit. You can see the enemy ship in the background, Giarn. Okay, so we are down on the ground and they're coming to rescue their camp comrade on top of our ship. Basically have to fend them off. At least try to. While our comrade dash forward to attack. Okay, is he coming now? He is there. I believe that's the same guy that was piloting the giant mecha outside the colony. And he's thanking us for rescuing his comrade. But let's try to stop him anyway. And I think I already failed. And I think he's running away. Yeah, he got away. I never managed to do that. What is the Charn U-type? Is that like a Gundam reference? Even though the enemy fled to get the bad ending where everybody died, it's require a lot more failure than this. The Gundam reference? Alright. I never saw Gundam. Well, I like Mecha Game, I don't necessarily like Mecha Anime. I'm sure there's good Mecha Anime out there. And our ship is all beaten up at this point. And now we're attacking the enemy base. Trying to stop a weapon from being launched. I believe it's a nuclear missile. Okay. That was a bad start to this mission. I'll need to take more of my time now. Not to get touched by those missile drop. There we go. I'm sure it is. I mean, lots of Japanese culture, mecha stuff was derived in some way from Gundam. It's a classic. But, yeah. That one is lacking in Blue Anime Hero. And the final level is very on Gundam-like. When you finally invade the city. Oh, damn it. I'm already off health. That's bad. Come on, I have to stop sucking. I see, you're cheering for the enemy. That's fine. Cheer for the enemy. They deserve your pity. And our gun now is much more powerful. So much more. And a new gun. Ooh. So what's the new weapon? Let's see. Laser. Pew. Let the Gundam get dark? Oh, I didn't know that. The laser is a very good weapon once it's upgraded. Not by default. Once the laser is full, it's the beam of death. I really need health point at this point. Health. I think there might be some health to the left if I can destroy this tank. There's always something hidden. No health. No. Is there health up there? There's a power-up. Ah, damn it. Yeah, my shield is down. Thank you very much. Shield, block, like Dark Souls for that. Attack, block, attack, block. So which one is the best Gundam then? I know, I'd really like some health. Come on, explode. Where were the health in this level? I forget. Maybe underneath? Gundam Seed, is that your favorite? I'm about to blow up now. I really need the health. Gundam Seed is the worst? Alright, noted. And I just blew up. That was a big failure on my part. There's only 3 continues, so I must get my gear on and manage to do this. I see to the left, I'm now doing the color for the picture. And that was a terrible beginning too. Come on, I need to save my health. That's a very bad beginning. The key to success is to find that health pack. It's somewhere. And to destroy those things without getting hurt. Maybe I should change weapon. Let's see, laser. Much better. Let's stick to laser for a bit. And he's dropped to his death. Too bad no one ever played the game in the chat room. I would ask, where's the damn health pack? I really need it. Oh, I think that's one. No, it's a power-up, damn it. Not that power-ups are bad, but I'd like some health. And he killed himself. Oh, some health. Finally. And the mid-boss. Very hard mid-boss, if I recall correctly. Yeah, I'm already doing very poorly. It's time to change the missiles and try to beat it. If I can find him. Where is he? And I failed again. That's not good. Thank you, Katrina. There's only so few continues, so it's not infinite the amount of time I can try this. I really have to dodge the early attacks so I can be ready for that boss. The code? I don't think there's the code in there. Yeah, pretty sure the Konami code doesn't work in there. You will, Giarn, I know it. I know you. I really have to use a shield more if I want to be able to do this. There, above the missiles. So far I got less Earth. Oh, Giarn, why do you have to be so trolly? I think it's distributed by Konami, but not made by them. And that was bad. I'm pretty sure you bring the worst out of yourself without my assistance. Ah, not to Japan. So we'll make the game. Oh, that's better. I saw a box up there. Maybe that's the L-Pack I keep looking for. Come on, L-Pack. That's a power. Oh, that's health. Ooh, that will help so much for the game. Maybe I'll be able to beat the boss this time. Hey, Exasican, welcome to the live stream. I don't know that game company. Come on, blow up. take our time. Make sure I don't get hurt further by defeating those mecha in the way. We're very near the boss again. That's good enough for health. I can beat him now. I think. Come on. Big robot. Yes, my health is low again. I am aware of this. And I got the boss. Hey, Smokehammer. Welcome. Now the thing is, I must not die with that few health. So, must not get hurt. At all. Whew. Lots of missiles. And look at that laser now. Dead tree. Yeah, just barely. Just barely. The real boss is actually just the missile itself. I don't think he has much attack capability. And here it is. Can you think of the batteries that would require Ulrich to just shoot that all the time? They're not using lithium battery. Let's destroy that thing now. And it's leaving without us. Goodbye. Goodbye. Maybe antimatter, yeah. But then why did he need to find fuel source on the planet if they have antimatter? That's a big question. Holy shit, I forgot about that part. But let's see if I can do it anyway. If I take my time, maybe. Sorry, serious time at the moment. Trying to beat that. I think I got him. Yeah. I beat the boss. So, this Let's Play shall not fail. Not yet, anyway. Yes. Yeah, it's kind of hard to pick health when you're flying like this. Thank you, Zex, again. So right now we're going toward a mission that is my bane, which is the cave. It's dark in there, and there's giant worms. They do a lot of damage. And right now it's some kind of side scroller. I can't choose to not go forward. The let's just say the momentum is too great. So it's all about bouncing above those things and killing them while we're losing momentum. We can finally land somewhere. Yes, Katrina Snow. Ow! I forgot they can shoot forward. I think I got them all. No, just to prove me wrong, that won't come out. Come on, blow up. And we arrived. And we got the little ambush out of the way. And the damn cave. I hate this place. There's no enemies at the beginning too. First time you get into that cave, you're just so tense, waiting for something to happen. Where's my laser? Oh, they took it away, huh? And the giant worm. I think there's a safe spot somewhere in between those lakes that I can use. Or I could just change the missiles and get rid of it. Missile exists for that. Oh, that's bad. That is very bad. I just got hurt pretty badly. Yeah. It's a really annoying mini-boss. Because once he slams it to you, you'll just keep on slamming and take half the life bar away. Like you just did! Oh, go away. I hate you, worm. Oh, finally. I think there's health pack on the way, so I don't get a game over. Like that one. And that wasn't an health pack, it was a gun upgrade. Thank you, game, for teasing me. Thank you. My health bar is very, very low. And that's health! Whew, that's good. Slow and steady. Good night, Isa Cortez. Thank you for coming. Yeah, it's always barely in the out lately. There's one way to beat those ambushing monsters, to bounce the bullet on them, but that's not very easy. That's health. I need it badly. Whew. Okay, got it. Yeah, always hanging on the thread. You should try it and let me know how it went for you. I need to finish before the artwork get done too. Double challenge. Is there an elf back there? No, I think that goes back. Yeah, that goes back. Not a pixel away, but I was a pixel away during the last boss. I pressed the wrong button. Happens. Making my way to the cavern, not getting hurt too much. Always raising the shield. Always raising the shield. Taking my time, searching for the health pack, because I know they're in there. And I think that's one. It is! It's a health pack. Thank you, sweet health pack. I think that's the one to the left you mentioned, Yarn. Now we go down into the depths of this place. God damn it. If I recall correctly, the real boss isn't too hard. If I can get there without losing too much health. And not touching those mines in the way. Again, I'm getting flashback from Dark Souls because sometimes you take leaps of faith and... oh. You never know what's underneath you. I got hurt badly by that thing. Phew! Barely survived again. I'd completely forgotten about this secret enemy in the way. I'm still alive. Still alive. Can do this. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention, anyone who's still left at the end of the stream, you guys get to choose what's the next game for next week. You give me suggestions, and I'll pick among the suggestions. You prefer the 60s, Stay Alive? That's power, not the health. I was hoping against all hope, all reasonable hope, that the game would give me more health pack than gun upgrade. But the game doesn't like me. Pretty sure it's personal. I take it you have an idea in mind, Exasican. Yeah, the boss is destroying all the guns. I wonder if it would be a wise idea to do a save state just to ensure I can finish the game today. Because I have so little health. Yeah, let's... just in case. I don't like using save state, I think it's cheap, but... it'd suck if I'd end the stream on a failure. So far, the boss is getting its ass kicked, which is basically destroying all those guns. As long as I can dodge. I think there's only... I died anyway? Alright. I didn't even see where I got touched. Slowly. Dodge, dodge, dodge that thing. I think there's one gun I missed at the beginning that was coming out at the same time as me. Yeah, I knew it. Let's destroy that. Basically, those guns are shooting at our ship, taking them down, rescue our ship. Yeah, but I tend to prefer to do it without save state. Of course, I like to do it on the SNES. If I could wire up S-Video to my stream, I would. But I don't have S-Video connection to record. I barely got hurt. It's a shame. Maybe the first time when I was fighting him, I could have done it with as few health as I had. I barely lost like a fraction of health. And we're getting near the end of the game. At the same time, we're getting near the end of the artwork to the left. I think there's 2 missions left. Yep, there's 2 missions left. Let's go safe at this point. And we're invading Europe. They just called it the enemy capital in there, I think. The National Assembly Building. Yeah, they're very unspecific. We're just killing people in jeeps. Not very fair. And people without even anything to protect themselves. Things are going badly for the enemy at this point. And I got hurt pretty badly, surprising. Careful. Those things cannot shoot upward, so they're a disadvantage. He can shoot upward, but as long as I land before him, I can dodge his bullet. Oh, Giarn. Trying to aim my gun to catch the jeep as they come in. I think the jeeps have rocket launcher. It must be why they do so much damage. Ah, damn it, I got hurt there. Didn't manage to dodge. One of the things that they cut out of the game is there was some kind of anime portraits that would come with every dialogues, and probably they thought, oh, Americans don't like anime, so we're not going to put any of those pesky art in the game. Nope, we're going to put nothing instead. Much better. Pretty sure the Soviets are not involved, Giarn. And the enemy just disappeared for some reason. Alright. I really need health. Come on, health. And then he disappeared. And he came back. Of course he came back. I think that's going to be the recurring theme for this game is, I need health. Please, let it be health. Ah, damn it. One more bullet and it's game over. Unless I find out. Not likely. Pretty sure the game is trolling me. Eh, I just blew up. I don't even know what attacked me. And that is where the save state right now is saving my ass while this artwork is still going. So technically I failed my challenge today of beating the game fairly within the time of the artwork. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, it was a guy with a handgun that just shot the foot of the mech and he just blew up. I'm already so badly hurt. Come on. Barely landed. Give me a chance, game. And since there was enemies on both sides, I could raise the shield. Damn the little guy with their handguns. Harder than they look. Whoa. And I failed to dodge. And he disappeared again. I should use the shield more often. Ah, come on! Just as I say I should use the shield. No chance. Alright, this time I have a bit more health, but not that much. I don't think I can beat the boss unless I find some health in the way. Of course they come from bearing. That is some cheap hit. Very cheap when they come from behind. Alright. That's where I died last time. Can I make it? Basically, clearing up the ground I had. Trying to get... I think I just met the little guy that got me last time. Hidden in the trees. And the laser is at maximum now. And I failed again. How's the artwork going? Pretty close now. I don't think I'll be able to finish the game today, but I'll give it a last try. I think there's only like 10 minutes left before the artwork gets done. If only I could land at the beginning of the game without getting hurt. There's like 5 enemies when you start, all around. And there's 2 more coming to the right. Maybe just fly away. Yeah, just let's fly away. Ignore those enemies. They don't exist. I'm full health. I was full health. Didn't last long. Okay. By curiosity, how many people are watching this stream at the moment? Oh, that was bad. $13? Okay. I wave back to you, Katrina. Is that established? It's okay to be a darker. The little guy got me again. Again, third time I get there, just tiny bit more health than last time. Basically learning how to beat that first part. Like, knowing that there's an ambush coming from the back. Basically jumping over each other's gun. And that was very bad. A little guy managed to reduce the L to the flashing light. Can you fly through? When I jump, the robot only has a specific amount of hovering ability. But you know what? Maybe I should try that. If I die again, I'll just jump above everyone. And keep on jumping and jumping and jumping instead of being careful and hoping for health back. Because obviously the game is not going to give me any. Not that this part is safe to jump. Got a bit further than last time. To the boss, but there's no way I can beat this boss with that few health. If I had one continue, I could do it. I've done it before on SNES. But yeah, we're fighting the Parliament right now. Yeah, not with that few health. Not doable. But I'll just go and try the strategy you commanded to just jump above everyone and try to save health to get to that boss right there. Well, it is the final stage before we get to the giant boss place thing. Basically, the final boss is its own level. Okay, let's try jumping above everything. Still getting hurt though. Fast though. Very fast. Yeah, I'm already off health. I think the programmer knew that would be a possibility. And the artwork got complete, I think. So if I die again, that will be the end of the stream. Oh, no, it just changed to Photoshop. Sorry about that. It's not complete. Whew. That was close. Yeah, the jumping tactic didn't work. There's too many bullets. Way too many bullets. Yeah, if only I had one more life, I didn't waste it early in the game. Because when I died against the boss in the parliament, I would have respawned in the parliament with full health, and then be able to go fight the final boss. Okay, let's do this. That's already a bad start. Anyone who's going to try the game after this and see if they can beat it? Where you get it? I think you can buy it on the Wii control platform, because you can get it as emulation, or go to a virtual shop. It's only worth $15 the cartridge. It's not that bad. It's not a very sought after game, and there's many cartridges out there. So it's not expensive to acquire the original. Come on. Going very well so far, apparently. I'm barely hurt. Maybe I can do this time. Yeah, barely lost 15% of my life. Yeah, knock on wood. Ambush? Ah, damn it, the ambush got me anyway. Shield might be faster there. I know there's another enemy coming from behind. Come on. Bring your ass over there. Now he comes. Yeah, bad start. I already lost half my health. Why can't I be careful enough? Well, I have about 30% of my health. I am at the boss. Can I beat him? I think the artwork is nearly done too. Let's go! Let me change the missiles. No, missile is not working very well. Better is laser tinkling. No, maybe like this. Yeah, no, that goes a bit better. He's really, really fast. And that's a defeat. I don't know, I beat him last time without any save state, but I hope I can channel it this time. I wonder if this game was made before the EU was created. Anybody know? I think the EU is like 92, maybe? And the boss is defeated. But there's still the final boss. And I don't have extra lives. Alright, yeah. Alright, thank you. Come on, give me health. Oh, you're not going to give me health? Oh, game, that's mean. I have to beat the final boss without getting health back? That is so not fair. I don't mean Europe, I mean the Union. Yeah. Mean game. I don't think that I could get enough health back, even if I'm super careful. Thank you, Giarn. That's the year I wanted to know. Yeah, there's no way I can save enough health after beating him. I really needed a perfect playthrough where I didn't lose life early in the game. Then I could maybe have beaten the game there. Yeah, I beaten the boss again. He's perfectly beatable. Just no health afterward. It's rough. It's way too rough. That's not comfort. At all, actually. Oh, damn you. Now, we need a complete restart if I had to ever beat him. Sorry for failing to beat the game today. And thank you for coming. So, I'll take suggestions for next week's game. What do you guys want to see? Both as artwork and game. Preferably something beatable. Just write the name of the game in the chat room. Thank you, Lord Panther. That would be extremely mean, GR. Okay, so as long as I have the game, I'm willing to try it. We have Metal Slug. I don't have any Atari games. Welcome, HFAR. I have 2000 game, Ulrich. There's more chance I have the games you're going to name than I don't. So, just shout the one you want and I'll see if I have it. This Atari game is kind of hard to put on the live stream. You know, there's a whole challenge of quality of display. Faster than light? Sure. Faster than light. Mega Man X? Faster than light is pretty hard. Dwarf Fortress? I don't have. Earthworm Jim? Sure. Earthworm Jim. Dwarf Fortress, isn't that a free game? But yeah, I don't have it anyway. Doesn't have to be retro. You can say anything that is also modern. Thank you, HFAR. You'll see me blowing up in space. Sonic the Hedgehog, the first one, huh? Sonic the Hedgehog. And not Sonic 2006, right? You don't mean 2006. That game doesn't exist. It doesn't. Sure, if you can get far enough before you die in FTL. I tried like 6 times, I think I feel. I always blow up. There's a lot of luck involved in FTL. Fallout is a very, very long game. I have the third one. Road Rash? Sure. I think I have it. Road Rash. I got 1 to 14 in Final Fantasy. 2 might not be playable. I have Japanese only, unless of course I patch it on the emulator. And yeah, I also think that Final Fantasy might be too long, but unless it's that crappy Super Nintendo one that is so very short. But anyway, even if it's too long, I guess you could just suggest the game, and if I find the time, I will do it. So if you want a Final Fantasy or Fallout, just specify which one, and I'll see what I can do. Well, if it takes 8 hours, Alric, mention it anyway. Who knows? I want everybody's input. I know I'd love to do Final Fantasy 6 and Chrono Trigger someday, if I can get the channel popular enough to have the support needed to last the 40 hours needed to beat them in 2 or 3 settings. Thank you, Giarn, thank you. As always, you have my best interests at heart. I do have Diablo 2, yeah. I have 1, 2, 3. Legend of Zelda NES. Severance Blade of Darkness. Diablo 2? Severance. I'll write to you Severance, even though I don't have it, because I'm curious. What is Severance Blade of Darkness? Diablo is beatable. Diablo is perfectly beatable. Okay, one more minute, I think, before the artwork is done. Let's see. Yeah, it's at the end. There's actually 2 minutes 30 before the artwork get complete. At this point, I was just putting the blurs. So anyone else who has a suggestion, you got 2 more minutes. Note to anyone listening to this on the YouTube channel, the stream is live every Friday on Twitch TV Gaming Artist, and you get to suggest your stuff there. Alright, well, Final Fantasy 6 is my favorite, so I'll just write 6. But it's definitely not beatable in one session. Note Penter, do you prefer Vector Man over Legend of Zelda? Oh, I just saw the sign. The artwork is finished. To the left. So, to recap, the suggestion I got is Metal Slug, Faster Earthworm Jim, Sonic the Hedgehog, Road Rash, Legend of Zelda NES, Severance Blade of Darkness, Diablo 2, and Final Fantasy 6. So there's 10 games to pick from. I'm sure I'll find one that works for next week. Besides Severance Blade of Darkness, I got all the others. Metal Slug, I think I got 4 or 5 in one. So we'll see about that. So thank you for coming, watching me fail badly as Cybernator today. And if you have any suggestion, feel free to write it on the website, and I'll try to improve the Let's Play experience for next week. So thank you for coming, Lord Panther, H4, Katriana, Varzil, Dalvi, Alric, even you, Giarn, even you. Establish. Diablo of Final Fantasy 6. Okay, well, both suggestions are already in, so good for that. I'll see you all tomorrow afternoon for the art stream on Justin TV if you're available. If not, see you next week. Goodbye.